Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Yesterday, February 17th, 2021, Kamala Harris posted this to her Twitter. Very clear Masonic symbolism. But for those who are not familiar with Freemasonry, they'll never catch the tribute here. And if you happen to be one of those people, the Masons, all of their secrets are in Solomon's temple. And in Solomon's temple, he had a checkerboard floor, and at the door, he had massive pillars, Boaz and Yakima. And again, just look up Masonic symbolism. You'll see all sorts of artwork depicting something very similar to what Kamala Harris has put up here in her photo. Now, what's curious about this is Freemasonry is only for men. And there are rumors that Kamala, the real reason she doesn't have any children of her own is because she's actually a man. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do find it suspicious that she would post something like this in light of being a woman. The other thought is somebody who is a Mason themselves and just trying to portray the symbolism, essentially showing that she's a Masonic puppet, could take this photo and maybe even she herself is blind to the symbolism. But I find that highly unlikely in light of her being in the city in one of the highest positions as Vice President of the United States when Washington, D.C. is known as the Masonic City, named after the Freemason George Washington. And if you're not aware of Masonry, you really should look into it. The House of the Temple, the Masonic headquarters for the jurisdiction, is in D.C. It's at the address 1733, and on the outside there are 33 pillars that are each 33 feet tall. And that address 1733 is important because modern Freemasonry was established in 1717, and Masonry is fixated with Kundalini, which is about spiritual ascension up the 33 bones of the human vertebrae. And in the language of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, Mason equals 17 and Masonry equals 33, like federal, like secrecy, like order. And to bring some other secrets together, I'm going to show you how this image, which she did post February 17th, the 48th day of the year, I'm going to show you how this brings together Freemasonry and the Illuminati, which is a real thing, established May 1st, 1776 by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt. And modern Freemasonry was created in the Jesuit stronghold of the City of London, which isn't the entire area of London, but if you're not aware, London is divided into 33 neighborhood areas, which is only fitting because England equals 33. But modern Freemasonry was created by the Jesuits in the City of London, which is in the center of London where the central bank is, on the date June 24th, 17, a date with 47 numerology. And you can see that the post time for this was 47 minutes after the hour. Not by accident. The cornerstone for DC was laid on a date with 47 numerology, and the Scottish Rite out of France, if you've ever seen the Masonic logo, the compass with the square at the bottom with the capital G in the middle, the compass is set at 47 degrees. Big number in rituals with DC, a city that was laid out by the French Freemason L'Enfant. But with regards to the day that this was posted, on the 48th day of the year, the word Freemason has gematria of 48. This is from the 48th day of the year. And from her birthday, October 20th, from her 56th birthday, but from her birthday to February 17th was 120 days later, the word Illuminati equals 120 and 48. And the difference is it equals 120 when you use the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, up to Z, the 26th letter, is 26. And it equals 48 when you use the alphabetic order at the rules of numerology. So the difference would be I is the 9th letter. So I is worth 9 in both ciphers, but L is the 12th letter. In the green cipher, where Illuminati is 120, L is worth 12. In the blue cipher, L is worth 3 because the numerology of 12 is 1 plus 2 is 3. U is worth 21 because it's the 21st letter in the green cipher. It's worth 3 in the blue cipher because 2 plus 1 is 3. So you just make each letter a single-digit number. That's how you get the smaller value when you use the rules of numerology. But on the 48th day of the year, 120 days after her birthday, this photo is posted. And if you research the history of the Bavarian Illuminati, again, it was created by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt, and he wanted to gain further control over modern Freemasonry, which was already a Jesuit creation, and again, he was a Jesuit. Now, with regards to the Jesuit part of this, she's 56 years old, and Washington, D.C. was once called Rome on the Potomac, owned by a Catholic named Francis Pope, not to be confused with the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis. But D.C. has always been a Catholic Jesuit stronghold. The Jesuits have been in D.C. longer than the federal government's there. Georgetown is the nation's first Jesuit university. Anyhow, with regards to her being 56, the official name of the Jesuits is the Society of Jesus, which is 56, just like Washington, D.C. And if you're new here, which you might very well be new to this channel, realize this is my 21st channel because I've been deleted 20 times by Google for sharing information like this. But if you are new here, this is something we talk about all the time. All these patterns, all these numbers. And again, these people love to put their rituals right in front of us. And understand, from knowing this knowledge, not only were we able to predict the election correctly, why Kamala Harris would be the VP, why she would be selected on August 11th, but we've been able to predict a million more things too. Again, you learn this knowledge, you see what these people do before they do it, because they operate ritualistically. So, is Kamala a dude? That's the only question I have left at this moment. And I will look for your responses, because maybe you know something I don't. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.